Okay, third time of asking, but the first time because you only see the first time take. Hello, I'm Mafi. Do you remember me? You know, the person that is supposed to post on Mondays for Dandadan Monday? Yeah, I both got distracted and forgot. So, welcome back. Oh my god. I don't know what the situation with next week's gonna be because I am going on a trip for 2 weeks. We'll see. We will see. But hello. So we board the plane, right? In the in Dandadan, not IRL, right? And we got all the oops, right? And I just want to say, Tatsu is fucking crazy. The 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 level of artwork like the dedication to the artwork that he produces for these chapters is nuts. It I want you guys to just literally open up Viz, go to Dandadan, chapter 193. If you're watching this in like 3 weeks from like when the chapter released, you should be able to for free. And just look at the widespread, like the widespread like drawing of like from like their like plain view on page 2 and 3. Fucking crazy. Looks amazing. And some artists, right? They would like draw that and they'd be like, all right, deuces, pieces. That was my artwork for the week. Tatsu just does it for it. He does it for 2 pages in like a pretty like good build up chapter, solid chapter. Just crazy. And we know about this because he's had this interview in the past, I think a few months ago now, where he just puts his all into doing stuff like that. You see it with his, I want to say like cross hatching and stuff like that, or like the dotted techniques that he has. I don't know. I haven't had an art class since grade 11 and it's been almost a decade since that. I know I'm old, but crazy. Absolutely bonkers. But you know who else is bonkers? Gigi. Because he is definitely being maybe not protective boyfriend like the chapter said, but he sure is freaking jealous over Momo. And it's so freaking cute. I adore Gigi. I fucking adore the fact that Alex Lee voices him in English, and I can't wait for a whole last season of D's Nuts Gigi. That would be fucking amazing. But oh boy, oh boy, I kind of forgot that Zuma just does not know Momo's name. You would have thought he maybe like would have picked it up like in like side conversations, people calling on Momo or whatever. But amazing job to just never let that happen and have that as a plot point now. So now we've got this kind of romantic unrest, maybe. Again, I would really like Zuma to not see Momo as a romantic interest. I get the Gigi one, but then I don't know. I I think I said it last time, where I think Vamola technically has one with Okarun from the kiss, but I'm not sure if Vamola actually fancies Okarun. But anyway, enough of that, young love, tension, stuff like that. Some serious matters do eventually arise, right? In the event of not paying your landlords, I guess, or whenever, you remember that silly worm arc that we were talking about? Yeah, we're gonna get a second one, except without the worm and just with the ugly people on board. So, yeah, be excited because I don't know. There are some fight scenes that I find neat if they can conclude quite fast or have interesting aspects to them. Like, I thought the basketball stuff was actually quite interesting, while I found like the Sakata and like Gundam stuff like really fucking boring. But yeah, like I'm excited for it. They're in a compact space, right? So I think really the only one that's nobody's really had that compact of a space, but the closest to it, actually maybe it is pretty close, is Seiko, right? Not Turbo Granny like I've said in the past, but Seiko. So she might have some experience kind of being composed, but this is our first fight with Seiko, like proper with the gang. And I think that will be really exciting. We got Zuma on the field as well. Everyone. Literally everyone. Although I didn't notice Sakata this chapter, but maybe that was selective, right? So I'm excited. Empty space guards kind of like the outsiders and stuff like that from getting hit. Super curious what this fight's about though, because although they branded a knife, I don't know if that was necessarily, was it? Was it a Saint Germain knife? Let me look back. I'm looking at the chapter right now. It might be. Honestly, it's probably safe to say it is. I wonder if Saint Germain's kind of just giving them a second win. Very excited how this is going to turn out. How are you handling this hot heat? And, oh my god, my voice. And I apologize for the late updates on Dandadan stuff. You will be getting a live update soon. If you follow me and Egan on other socials, you'll stay kind of in the know as to what's roughly going on. But yeah, enjoy Dandadan. Enjoy Chainsaw Man. Yeah, enjoy Chainsaw Man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Go read that if you haven't already.